All right, in this video, I'm going to show you the busy man's jacked guide. A simple system to lose fat, build muscle, stay consistent, even if you have a busy schedule. This is a blueprint for consistency without living in the gym. If you're busy, you drive Uber, whatever it is, man, that keep you sitting down. You just don't got time for the shit. I'm going to give it all to you right here. Simple, so you can start making progress and get jacked. All right, so you're not lazy. Your plan just doesn't fit your lifestyle, brother. That's just literally what it is. You know, if you're a professional driver, like I said before, you work from home, remotely, sitting down, driver, truck driver, doing Uber, Amazon, whatever it is, man, you probably spend a lot of time sitting down. I'm sure you know that. And that makes you feel soft. And it's not a good thing. There's research that shows that when you sit down for a long time, it's not good for you for a lot of reasons. And it's the reason you're out of shape. You feel low on energy because motion creates emotion. And you probably feel frustrated with all of that shit and how inconsistent you have become. Listen, fitness feel impossible because you keep trying to execute a plan that is designed for people with more time and less stress than you. You watch bodybuilders and all of these people telling you to go to the gym every single day. That shit ain't gonna work. You busy. You got shit to do. You work sitting down. You probably don't have the amount of time and the energy to do what they tell you to do. And you don't need motivation. What you need is a system that will work for your life. That's what we're gonna talk about here right now. The Monday restart trap. This is what a lot of you motherfuckers do. You start on Monday, working, and you work all day, sitting down, get stressed, dealing with motherfuckers in the street, with your job, your business, whatever it is. It drains your mind. You get fatigued. When it hits 6 p.m. or whatever time you finish, 2 p.m. if you work from 6 to 2, you're already fucking tired. You don't want to do shit. So on your way home or wherever you go, you start grabbing bullshit. Whatever is easy and fast, the wrong thing. There's many fast things that you could grab and eat that are good, but you just don't know them. And then, you eat the bullshit and you're tired from all of what happened. You skip the workout, because you feel low energy or whatever it is. And then the guilt crash. You start to blame yourself, talk to yourself mentally, fucked up shit that you should not be doing that. And that shit is what keeping you soft and out of shape. And you might even feel defeated. You're like, yo, I'm a loser. I'm a failure. And then you tell to yourself, to feel good, I'll start on Monday. Listen, there's no specific day. There's no perfect day or time. You just got to do what you got to do. That's why systems are great. Because you have it there. It's like going to work. You go to work Monday to Friday, 9 to 5. It's a system they set up for you. Set your own system or find somebody to have a system that will work for you. And that's what I'm going to be teaching you guys and talk about here. And that's what my system is in the link below that you can check out for you for free. Why it feels hard versus how it actually works. So here's the fantasy a lot of you motherfuckers do. You start going to the gym and you go all out, balls to the wall, Monday to Friday, every single day, doing everything that you can do. Then you talk about, I need to start prepping food. You use the perfect Tupperware meal prep, whatever that you watch on the social media. Then you go to the gym. When you go to the gym and you do a hardcore bodybuilding workout for 2 hours, man, you're not a motherfucking bodybuilder, brother. You're just trying to get in shape, all right? That shit won't work. And then sometimes you're just waiting for motivation to come, all of a sudden, like, oh, yeah. And then you do all of that bullshit. You burn out, you restart, meaning that you go back to where you started. Nothing. Here's the reality. Consistency beats perfection every single day. Flexible eating will always beat any fucking meal prep shit. You can still meal prep, but flexible food that you can also grab from outside if you don't got the time to cook. Working out 30 to 45 minutes, high effort to failure, will always be the 2-hour bodybuilding workout. Executing basic daily system. Instead of like waiting for motivation, you have a ABC thing that you follow every single day. And then that's going to be predictable follows and muscle gain because you know where you're going. You know how much you're going to get paid, right? In the week, you work from 9 to 5, Monday to Friday. Based on how much your hourly rates, they're going to pay you that. Well, this is the same way, all right? And the businessman fat loss and muscle formula. This is the way that you got to do it. First, you got to track your micros. So you got to have a micro-based nutrition. And micros mean micronutrients for protein, fats, and carbs, and all of the shit that you eat and don't know, all right? So you eat for your goals, not restriction. You can still eat the things that you like, but you have to track it. That's very important because you're going to learn how they make you feel and how much you should be eating of it or not, and the shit that you should be really cut out, all right? Then number 2 is like, I put 3 to 4 workouts, but ideally 2 to 4 workouts a week, around 30 to 60 minutes, highly effort, doing everything you can, then take rest day after the workout, right? Then high effort training, you push yourself hard, progressive on the basic shit. Don't try to do all this new shit. It ain't nothing good, man. And basic daily movement. You work out on Monday, on Tuesday, you move around, man. It's a non-negotiable, right? You're still gonna do your work, sitting down, whatever, but you gotta put a time that you're gonna move. And then you repeat the meals on automation. You find a meal that you like and you tracked it. You're like, yeah, I like this shit. Well, that's a meal that you're gonna eat every single day. If you're gonna get, but let me give you an example. Eggs. I eat eggs every single day. It's the same shit. You gotta make it tasty. I eat scrambled egg, boiled eggs, fucking pizza eggs, as me and my kid call it. But it's the same thing. You make it different the way you like it. It needs to be repeatable. It needs to be simple. It needs to be automated. That's the whole point. Now, the micro base, simple. This is a quick dashboard of something so you can have a visual how it look. Ideally, you want to keep most of your shit protein. Like if you're gonna grab anything from outside, make sure it's protein. Don't grab some bullshit, right? You could grab a protein bar, whatever it is, right? This helps you build muscle and keeps your muscle. If you don't have any, you're gonna start building it. So this should be the main thing. I'm not saying to eat hundreds of grams of protein, just to make sure. It needs to be your base though, right? The fats, the regulator. This is great to support your hormones and overall health, but you don't want to eat a whole lot of it because the fats are double the calorie of carbs and protein. So you got to chill out here. Unless you're doing keto or shit like that, then it's a different ballgame. And then the carbs, that's the engine. That's going to give you support, energy for high effort training. You do the rest of your calories from the carbs. Protein, fats, and carbs. So the formula is to calculate your macro. Very simple. You take your body weight times 12. Then you take your body weight times 0.8. That's going to be your protein. Then you take your body weight times 0.5. That's going to be your fat. Then you calculate the whole shit, and you can use the app, MyFitnessPal, and shit like that. If you don't understand what I'm saying, I will make a video about how to do the whole thing, but we're not talking about how to do the whole shit. This is an overview of a businessman guy to stay jacked or get jacked, and this is how you do it. And then realistic fuel for men on the go. Listen, you don't need to eat like a bodybuilder, bro. You need to hit your numbers, like I've been talking about your food, your calorie intake, how much food you should be eating on a daily basis. This is quick things that you could grab on the go. So zero prep. Protein shakes, bars, anything that have to do with that. You can buy boiled eggs nowadays. Whatever it is, man. Yogurt, fruits, low calories or 0 calories drinks like Diet Coke, caffeinated shit like Celsius, anything like that, man. Those are all great, all right? Make sure you drink enough water. Quick meal prep under 10 minutes. You can always do eggs, like I said. That's quick, brother. Wraps and sandwiches. I love those. And roasted chicken, you might be like, well, I don't do that shit in 10 minutes. You can if you have an air fryer, or you could just buy it. You see how simple it is? And then rice bowl. So let's say you already made you prep your chicken and you have it ready for the week. You just take your chicken and you probably have some rice in your house. Drop it in rice bowl. Done with chicken. Really simple, man. It doesn't take a lot of time to make chicken. And then eating out on the road, I always stick to Chipotle most of the time, right? Like, because it's the same shit that I would eat in my house: rice, chicken, beans. And you can buy it from anywhere: Spanish restaurant, Chipotle, a lot of places, man. Another one will be like Subway too. It's the same shit, right? And burgers. A lot of people think burgers is something wrong with it. Listen, man, burger is a sandwich just with beef, man, or meat. Pause. It's the same shit as you would eat a sandwich, right? Just make sure you track it. That's the whole thing. I wrote it there. If you listen, I'm talking about tracking a lot because that's the main thing. And if you think that's complicated, it's just because you don't know, right? You have kids. I got kids. They don't know how to walk. Well, they didn't know how to walk. Now they do. It was complicated because they didn't. The minute you learn, it's easy, simple. So here's the time optimized training structure. Listen, 40 to 60 minutes. Focus, hard training, built around basic lift is all you need, brother. I gave you a quick example here. Monday upper, Tuesday lower, Wednesday rest / walk, move, and then the same thing repeat, right? But ideally, I think it's better depending on your time. It will be like upper body off, lower body off, then upper body off. So ideally, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, or Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. If you could go 4 days a week, even if you do 1 day off. So let's say Monday on, Tuesday off, Wednesday on, Thursday off, Friday on, Saturday off, Sunday on. So you see, it's going to be 4 days, and then next week it's going to be 3 days, right? So if you do that, that's cool. But ideally, I think 3 times is the best. And if you don't have that much time, 2 times is the best. Could be ideally Tuesday or Monday, and then taking 2 to 3 days off, and then doing it again. And then, whatever you choose to do, you can also do some full body Monday, Wednesday, Friday, or 2 times a week, whatever. Or leg push pull, which is my favorite. I do it on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and that's it. The schedule adapts to the man, adapts to you. You do not adapt to the schedule. It needs to be for you, for your lifestyle. That's what gonna make it work. So here's the math of winning. Consistency is greater than perfection. A lot of people do this, like I talked before. You guys motherfucking go all out. I'm gonna start going to the gym. You sign up to the gym, you start eating salad or cutting rice and bread, whatever you motherfucking talk about. Go to the gym every single day. You go up, everything's going well. Then something happens. You start to get tired. Hate the food that you're eating. Everything feels like bullshit, and everything goes back to bullshit again. Because you don't know what you're doing. You're just doing stream shit with no data. Here's how consistency works. You start doing shit little bit by little, right? You start eating better, tracking your food ideally. You don't even need to eat better. You start tracking so you can learn, right? Everything you eat. And you start going to the gym at least twice a week, man. A person that goes to the gym twice a week for a year will be somebody that goes 5 days, 1 month off, and then again, right? Because consistency is a shit. And you got to progressively become stronger and do better. Then you see my shit might hit the fan, you might go back to it, but you just keep going because you're consistent, right? Consistently, you're going to go upward. This is called exponential growth. So the key takeaway here it is. Thinking that one bad meal will ruin your week is why you're stuck. Thinking that missing a workout is you failing is why you're stuck, brother. No. A bad meal is just a data point. A missed workout is just a rest day. Whether you put it on your calendar or not, just take it as it is. Adjust and keep climbing, keep going, my brother. That's the key. Here's the course correction mistake versus the non-negotiable that you gotta be doing. Trying to out-train a bad diet. It's not gonna work, man. Just track this shit, brother. It's simple. Literally, even if you're eating bullshit, track it. Trust me. Eating clean, but not tracking. Again, that is bullshit. What is eating clean? What do you do? You wash your food. That's, I don't know what the fuck is that. Just make sure you're hitting your protein. Make sure if you're gonna be eating clean and maybe not tracking, just try to eat more protein than anything else, and you'll be better off. Skipping meals and overeating later. Listen, when you skip meals, what's gonna happen is you're gonna get hungry, and then you're gonna get some bullshit that have a lot of calories because you're hungry, and it makes sense. But if you keep your meal simple and structured, you're never gonna fail. Waiting for motivation to come. No. Stop eating based on mood. Do not miss twice. Eat based on your goals. That's why you got to know what you're doing. Tracking is the only way to know. Training randomly with no plan, you're never going to work. Train 2 to 4 times a week on a set split, right? Either upper, lower, full body, or like push pull. You know what you're doing. You just got to follow. So that's how you do it, brother. This is what happens when you finally locked in, brother. You start losing belly fat. You start seeing more muscle. Start feeling better. Unshakable discipline, because you start doing the shit that you know you got to be doing, even the days that doesn't feel like doing. That's what discipline means. Doing what you're supposed to do when you're supposed to do it, whether you feel like it or not. And feeling physically attractive again to yourself first. And then, because you got to feel the shit yourself, but you're going to hear people talking about like, yeah, you changing. Yeah, man, I'm just doing what I have to do, no matter what. It's not just about the mirror, brother. It's about self-respect. It is about feeling like you are back in control. That's what I believe it is about. Because you can see a lot of people, they are in shape. You've probably seen them, man. They don't feel like they're in control. A lot of shit is going on in their life. And it's themselves that is making that happen in their head, because they don't have structure, or they're just going based on whatever it is that they're going based about. Maybe other people, opinions and shit like that. Listen, if you're ready to get lean and strong, lose weight, get jacked, I help busy men with sit-down jobs, lose fat, build muscle, and get consistent with flexible eating and short, effective workout. If that sounds like you, if you think this was helpful, comment the word or DM me the word jacked, and I will personally get on a one-on-one call with you to talk about everything that you need to do to start making the progress you need to make. And then from there, it's all about doing the action. Execute. You already know, brother. Have a great day.